friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and hopefully sell them for a profit. Today is Wednesday, May 21st. I have one item that sold yesterday in the last 24 hours. It is what it is. I also have a return, so, you know, that kind of like cancels them out, which is frustrating, but just part of it. So this is a pair of pants. You can see they are cargo pants. They are lace lined, and the brand is Duluth. Duluth Trading. Can you see that? Oh, there we go. All right. Anyway, these are Flex Fire Hose, and I'll be honest, I probably undersold these a smidge. However, they didn't sell super fast, so I don't know if that's even true. The average sale price for Duluth Fire Flex fleece lined cargo pants is $26.11 with a 28% sell-through rate. Now that was just a basic search. I look up comps on eBay on the eBay research tool in the seller hub. I'm gonna need to lint roll, that's annoying. Okay, and when I list them, I get more specific, but when I'm just doing the videos, I go pretty basic just for my time purposes, honestly. So when I'm listing, I get more specific with size, with color, you know, more specific styles sometimes, depending on what the item is. And I think I had this listed for $30. And I got an offer for $23.16, I think. For some reason, I can't remember if this was an offer or if it was a weird like 20% off offer that I sent. It's not usually the price that it comes out, but who knows. Anyway, regardless, they sold for $23.16 plus shipping on eBay. Okay, that's better on that side. With shipping was a lot. These are heavy. I do calculated shipping, and I used to have a lot of trouble, like people messaging me saying, hey, your shipping's too high, or like when I would actually purchase the label, I would have significant overages. And while I don't mind making a little bit of money off the shipping, for one thing, I'm paying for shipping supplies, there's time involved, and eBay charges fees on the shipping amount as well. So I try to keep all of that in mind. But when it's significant, and I just felt like it was strange. Anyway, I don't exactly know how to tell you to do it. I Googled a lot. But I ended up going into my eBay shipping business policies, my shipping policies, and making it so that my buyer got the same discount that I have when I purchase my shipping labels through eBay. So for, you know, simple math, if eBay charged $10 for shipping and then there was a 30% discount on the shipping label, I would only pay $7. So now eBay charges the buyer the $7 as well as me paying the $7 then for that shipping label. I hope that makes sense. I added a $1 handling fee. So in that scenario, the buyer's gonna pay $8 and I'm gonna pay $7 out of that to pay for the shipping label. I'm still probably losing a little money in the fees because of that, but so far I've not had anybody complain about my shipping costs, and I've not had any, I think there's one time when the shipping costs were off. So anyway, that's how I do it. I'm not necessarily saying that's how you should do it. I'm just sharing what I do. My children are loud. It's happy noises, but they're loud. Anyway, I paid $6 for these, which is probably all right. My average cost of goods is like $2.50, which, you know, $6 then feels like a lot to me, but I know for some people $2.50 feels extremely low, and $6 would even seem low. So anyway, I bought these at a thrift store in a larger town, a city that's about an hour from me, and it took 2.5, I'll get there. Took 2.5 months to sell. So after fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, my profit is $13.29. I do promote my items, but this did not sell promoted. And yeah, so anyway, this is like a 3-pound package, and it's bigger. Like these, I think, actually I didn't really measure it. My larger ones usually are 18 by 14. These are 10 by 13. Yes. Anyway, these were actually given to me from a viewer, which was very, very kind. And I love them. They're super cute. But I never actually measured them. I think they're similar in size. Okay, I lost my scissors. Here we go. All right, I got a return. This is just, it says changed mind. So they changed their minds, didn't actually want this after they got it. Maybe it didn't fit them the right way. Maybe they really just changed their minds. I don't know. I do offer shipping on my items. No, returns. I do offer returns on my items. And yeah, it says, oh, no longer want item. I don't know. I forgot to look to see how much it was. Anyway, it's cute. This has a little thank you sticker. I'm sure that was not meant for me. Maybe they reused some items that they got as well. I like to reuse shipping stuff, but this has clearly been used more than once, and so I'm gonna let it die. It's gonna be done. You have served your time. Anyway. This is a torrid dress. Really cute. Like really, really cute. Little sundress. This one did have some flaws, and so I sold it cheap. I do remember that. And it sold really fast. So maybe it'll sell fast again. Maybe they got it and realized that the flaws were more than they were accounting for. Maybe I won't list it again. It is smocked in the back, which I think is cozy, comfy. There's the torrid, what's that word? Label. I'm trying to find a spot so I can show you. There was just some, I just have one garage door open today, but it's loud. Yeah, there was like a little tear, but like within, this has a little, here, let me show you the front better. Okay, so that little tie, like it had a little tear on the seam, but it's covered when it's tied. And then there was also some, like, what's the word? Color transfer. I knew I'd find it, the word. I can't find it on here. Yeah, maybe there's just a tiny bit where the color is not, there's like a little bit of blue there. So somewhere along the line, it color transferred on there. So there was a little bit of that on there. I disclosed all of that. So maybe, like I said, maybe they got it and just realized it was more than they anticipated. But isn't that so cute? Little midi length dress, tiered. It has that little lace detail on the tiers. Really cute. I don't know. What do you think? Should I relist it with the flaws or just let it go? Maybe I should wear it. It is my size-ish. Not my style at all. I'm not really big into the florals, but actually I have one dress that's floral that I love, but it's like a sheath dress and it's linen. Anyway, you know, that's not why you're here. I'm curious, do you accept returns? Oh, I don't think I said I do paid returns. So they will still pay for the shipping to and from them, to and from me. And then I will refund what they paid for the item. So that has worked really well for me since I started accepting returns, which was real early on. I think I tried a few months of not accepting returns and people would just do item not described and return it anyway. So once I started accepting returns, I've really not had many issues. There's something on my sleeve. I just got another return that started today, and this one said item not as described. And when I looked, it said, it said the color was wrong. I don't know. They actually had a picture, and then I saw my picture, and it seemed like the color was the same, but that's okay. Whenever they return it, I'll go ahead and do the return, but I will wait until it's actually sent back to me. So, okay, that's all for me today. Sadly, unfortunately, make sure you like the video. If you liked it, subscribe. If you haven't yet, hold on. Oh, do you have a question of the day? Okay, what's your question of the day? Oh, she's pouting. What's your question?
If you like it, you please subscribe to
Okay. No, we're not gonna do that.
Okay, fine. I have a different question.
Okay, what's your different question?
If you like my mom's channel, give her $5.
$5? Two maybe? Okay. How about a question to get to know them? What would you ask this person to get to know this person? What would you like to know about them?
How old are you?
How old are you? All right. I like it. How old are you? I'm 45. How old are you?
12.
You're not 12. How old are you?
10.
You're not 10 either.
I'm 9.
You're 9. And how old are you?
78.
78.
He's 7.
My child is very old. 78. 10 and 78. Oh my.
12 hours.
Okay, my children are goofy and they're wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon.